First, I got to start with this. Cowboys are amazing. Like, they're good. Cowboys are very...
You gonna run to the big board and apologize, all that? What you doing?
No, I'm not gonna apologize because our job as analysts is to analyze the information we're given.
Oh, God.
Our job as analysts is not to be Miss Cleo where I look into a magic ball and you can call me now. No, my job is to analyze the information I'm given.
I couldn't get away with doing that.
That's what I've always done with these Cowboys.
Why don't you project also? See the future?
Because I've been a part of that organization and the future that I see is not the future they want to hear.
Ooh, let's go.
But let's live in the present.
Let's do it.
Present Cowboys are great.
Yes.
Best team in the NFC? No. And that's not even a slight. It's just that they're not, right? I think I'm a really good television analyst. Am I the best in the game? No.
Say what you say off mic.
Okay, I will be.
You'll get hacked, John Gruden. You better watch your back.
But no, it's not a slight. It's just you're not the best.
Okay.
The Rams are still better in my mind than the Cowboys. I'll start there. The Cardinals are still better than the Cowboys.
Listening.
I believe the Packers are still better than the Cowboys. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, and I will continue lastly. The Bucks are still better than the Cowboys.
Okay.
I think the Cowboys are the 5th best team in the NFC. It is close, but I think they're the 5th. Here's why. Aaron Rodgers has won 7 out of 8 versus the Cowboys. He's beat the Cowboys when the Cowboys have had better teams. 2016, I was there. Cowboys won in the regular season. They saw him in the postseason. Cowboys had the lead. We thought the Cowboys were going to do it. Cowboys at home. Aaron Rodgers is who Aaron Rodgers is. If the game came down to one possession, which it will, I like Aaron Rodgers and what he can do with Aaron Jones. I just do. Kyler Murray, it's hard for me to say the Cowboys are better than them. They're undefeated, and now they've actually beat good teams. I can't even cite them. Like,
let's go.
At first, when they'd beat the Jags, when they'd beat the Vikings, not sure. The point in which I look back and I'm like, wait a second. Y'all beat the Rams handedly in Los Angeles. I like the Cardinals. I like the Bucks. The Bucks, obviously, they beat the Cowboys, and push comes to shove. I like Tom Brady, and the Bucks are the only team, to me, that has the offensive firepower that can match the Cowboys' offensive firepower. And, yeah, that's it. Those are my 4. I like the Rams better. I like the Packers better. I like the Cardinals better. I like the Bucks better.
Yeah.
If you were to say I like the Cowboys better than the Rams, not going to argue it. If you want to say I like the Cowboys better than anybody else, I'm going to argue.
You going to argue? Okay. Cowboys are the best team in the NFC. I'll tell you why.
Please.
Let's start here. You said Tampa Bay.
Yes, sir.
The Cowboys lost to Tampa Bay but outperformed Tampa Bay.
Yes, sir.
Why do I trust the Cowboys over Tampa Bay? Simply the defense, and especially the secondary. The injuries. Come on, man.
Okay, the injuries.
I thought you were a very good analyst. Are you thinking I'm talking crazy up here? I'm doing my part.
At this moment, all things being equal, I didn't know...
What do you mean equal? When is it ever equal in health?
The Buccaneers DBs are going to come back.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, and in what shape and in what form? But, okay, let's go there. Versus someone as well-oiled machine like the Cowboys, who already outperformed you, so we'll see how that goes next time. And that's a tough game. You go on the road week 1 when that team is healthy, and Thursday night, and it's the Super Bowl champions returning every single damn starter. Woo! Cowboys, how you outperform that? Amazing. And that was Dak Prescott's first game back from injury. Come on, man. This is a whole different squad now. Now they've scored over 35 points in 3 straight games. Oh, they rolling right now. So Tampa Bay and the Rams, I can't go there with the Rams. Why? A little inconsistent in performance. All right, here's the thing for everybody else. Everybody else, including Arizona, has had a bad game, has had a bad performance, even if they've won them all like Arizona. Arizona, that Minnesota game, come on, dog. What happened was...
The Jacksonville game.
Okay, Cowboys have not had a bad performance all year. They have 1 loss. You could say the Chargers game, that was close, but that was only because Dak didn't look like Dak.
Yes, sir.
But that running game got on track at that game right there, and I was there live to see it. So let's get back to my formula of why the Cowboys are the best in the NFC. It's really one team better with a record, and that's Arizona. Let's pick Arizona apart. The Cowboys are 2nd in scoring offense right now. Okay, where are Arizona? Okay. Better rushing offense. Cowboys 2nd. Where's Arizona? Okay. You want to go here? Points per game, 31 for the Cardinals, 34 Cowboys. Total offense, more yards for the Cowboys. Turnover margin, better for the Cowboys. 3rd down, better with the Cowboys. Let me tell you why that matters. These Cowboys are Super Bowl contenders, legit. Not like, bubble, not fringe, legit. 2nd in scoring offense, last 5 Super Bowl champions have all been ranked top 5. Check that box. Let's talk about it. The Bucks, 3rd, Chiefs, 5th, Patriots, 4th, Eagles, 3rd, Patriots, 3rd. Those are the last champs. Cowboys right there in the mix. Cowboys 2nd in takeaways. Last 4 champs. Ranked top 10 in takeaways. Cowboys have put themselves in the position where they need to be. right there at the cream of the crop in terms of the entire league. But in terms of the NFC, be real. Close your eyes. 2 bad performances already by Arizona, even though they got the victories. No bad performances by the Cowboys this year. Let's be real. I mean, you and that Charger one. First of all, it's the Chargers. It ain't Vikings in Jacksonville. Let's stop that. And who's going to win that game? That 2-headed monster coming at them now in the rushing attack. I trust Dak Prescott as much as Kyler Murray. Maybe more because I've known them longer at this great level. But the point being, Cowboys are ready, especially if you look at them defensively. They are making plays and taking the ball away.
I think the Cowboys probably would beat the Cardinals, in all honesty.
Well, then they're the best team in the NFC.
The Rams are my best team in the NFC.
The Rams got smoked by the Cardinals.
I understand. The Rams were not the best team that day, but I still believe that the Rams are the best team in the NFC, top to bottom, all around. Now, here's my thing about the Cowboys, and I had to go back and rewatch them again today. I've watched every snap for the Cowboys twice, really defensively. Offensively, y'all know they good. I ain't care about them. Offense gonna do what they do. The myth about the Cowboys sell is this. Their defense is not actually good. The Cowboys' defense is opportunistic, okay? The Cowboys' defense is opportunistic. They're 25th in total defense.
Yes, you are.
But it's irrelevant because they're first in turnovers per game.
Thank you.
So the Cowboys' defense is opportunistic, but the problem is, what happens when you don't have the opportunity? That's where I am with the Cowboys. I watch the Cowboys, and I'm like, wait a second. Their run defense isn't all that stout. Their pass rush, they only got 7 sacks on the season. That's not all that great. But they get turnovers. But against all these teams we're talking about, Packers, Cardinals, Bucks, Rams, the teams to me that are better than the Cowboys, that are better than the Cowboys, the quarterbacks aren't just giving the ball away. So this quote kept me up in my college career, Marcellus Wiley. You may have heard it. Every time going to the weight room, it was this thought that made me consistently work harder each and every day. When you are not practicing, remember, someone, somewhere is practicing. And when you meet them, they will win. What I think about is,
I like that.
Someone, somewhere, I know the teams, but someone, somewhere can exploit the Dallas Cowboys' bad run defense.
No, they don't have bad run defense. It's 5th.
It's 5th in total yards, but it's 14th in yards per attempt.
Okay.
Someone, somewhere can exploit the fact that the Cowboys, their defense actually isn't that good.
Oh, God.
But they turn the ball over. And when the Cowboys meet that team, that is when I think the Cowboys will lose. Remember, Cowboys beat the Giants without Saquon Barkley, 3rd best running back in the National Football League.
Not right now.
Cowboys beat the Panthers without Christian McCaffrey, 2nd best running back in the National Football League. So, when the Cowboys meet that team that can exploit them, that is when I think the Cowboys will falter.
Okay, right now we're in the locker room. This is how the arguments go. There's no winner. It's just like my point. Of course. Tomato, what do you prefer? So your best team is the Rams.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here's the problem with Cowboys versus Rams. Rams won't be able to get off the field because the Cowboys can run the football, and the Rams can't stop the run.
Yes, sir.
So then we're going to keep Matthew Stafford on that sideline and that prolific passing game, right? So then we look at it and say, okay, since you don't have many attempts and many opportunities, how are you going to beat us when we score more than anyone in the NFC? Lead the NFC in total offense and lead the NFC in scoring offense is the Dallas Cowboys. So that's my math for that one. It's not like the Rams aren't right there. It's just the Rams looking until y'all can stop the run. What's going to happen? Y'all out there struggling with Seattle like this and Seattle, boy, they on their backup quarterback still trying to make a surge in the game against your same Rams. The same Rams that got mollywopped by these same Cardinals that the Cowboys are better than, to me, in terms of what their offense and defense is constructed. Here's the thing. Dallas Cowboys are ready-made, man. Like, they've been through the rigors. They got the scar tissue, as they say. They've been through too much, and then they get their quarterback back. I told you this before. I'm going to do it again. There was a team that was 7-9 and had one quarterback change, and all of a sudden they win a Super Bowl, Tampa Bay Bucks. You see another team, 8-8, Pittsburgh Steelers, quarterback go down, he comes back, they go out there and they win 12 games, lose 4. This is what happens. You get the most important position right. You got it right. We can't shoot at Dak Prescott right now. He's playing elite
But I'll ask
football.
you this, and this is my final concluding thought. It's very simple. I think quarterbacks plus coach win Super Bowls. I think
it's definitely the Cowboys
If
now.
you were to take the aggregation of coach, quarterback, and their genius mentally and their genius athletically, I think that's what wins the Super Bowl.
Okay.
If we're getting into a do-or-die situation, the Dak McCarthy combo is, to me, probably the fourth best combo of the others. And you can put it in any particular order, but I believe I'm still probably going to take the Bruce Arians, Tom Brady combo.
I mean, it's obvious.
I'm probably going to take that Aaron Rodgers, Matt LaFleur combo because it's Rodgers.